Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome to this in-depth look into the life and legacy of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In a world that seemed consumed by darkness, he rose to bring light, hope, and profound transformation. This is the story of a man whose life was marked by compassion, wisdom, and unwavering dedication to his mission. Join us as we delve into the extraordinary journey of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the man who guided humanity toward a path of kindness, unity, and faith on Allah. The magnificent kingdom of Rome had already been broken into pieces, and its semi-brute laws and constitution had become distorted enough to whip out whatever good points happened to be therein. Persian Empire had become the storehouse of corruption and atrocities. China and Turkestan appeared to be the haven of bloodshed and ferocity. If Europe was like a forest with its men as bloodthirsty and ferocious as the beasts, the whole of the Arabia had been reduced to the state of animality. In short, nowhere in the world human race appeared sticking to its pure quality of humanness and nobility. Yet amid this darkness, a ray of hope was about to shine from the deserts of Arabia, bringing a message that would reshape the world. Nations of Arabia were living the life of moral depravity, ignorance, and deviation. But right from the birth of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Arabian tribes began to show signs of noble sentiments and dislike of evil. Even the soothsayers and astronomers began to say that a great prophet was about to be born in Arabia. Both Jews and Christians populated Arabia. Thus, scholars of both the religions give the people glad tidings from the Torah and the gospel of coming of a great prophet. In such an age and a territory like Arabia, Muhammad rose to remove the mischief of polytheism, darkness of idolatry, pollution and corruption, and disruption and defilement of vices and shamelessness, and rising the voice of La ilaha illallah, there is no God but Allah. He performed his singular and sacred duty of making men out of men-like people, and men to be men of high morals, and such noble people to be men of God, to change darkness into light, righteousness, peace, uprightness, and virtue, and carve pure Muslims out of the deviated idolaters and evil persons. On Monday 12 Rabiul Awwal in 570 AD, in the holy city of Mecca, a boy named Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born. His father Abdullah passed away before he was born, and his mother Amina died when he was only 6. The young Muhammad was left an orphan, but he was cared for with great love by his grandfather Abdul Muttalib, and later by his uncle Abu Talib. From an early age, Muhammad, peace be upon him, showed signs of remarkable character. Even as a child, he was known for his kindness, honesty, and humility, traits that would become the foundation of his prophetic mission. According to a narration of Sirat ibn Hashim, Halima binti Abu Zuhaib relates this event in these words: "One day both of my children came fearfully to me and said that 2 cleanly dressed persons seized our Qurayshi brother and split upon his chest. I went to the spot along with my husband and saw that he was sitting there with his face turned pale. Upon inquiry, he stated that 2 cleanly dressed persons came to him, laid him down with his face up, took out his heart and extracted something from it." Imam Malik reports from Anas bin Malik that one day, when he was playing with the boys of Makkah, Jibril came to him, split his chest, took out a black drop from it, and said it was the portion of Shaitan. Following that, he washed his head in a tray of gold with Zamzam water and then put it in its place. At the age of 12, Muhammad, peace be upon him, joined his uncle Abu Talib on a trade journey to Syria, venturing as far as Basra. It was there that he met a Christian monk named Bahira. He recognized a special future in young Muhammad. Bahira advised Abu Talib to protect Muhammad from the hatred of the Jews, for he saw signs that the boy was destined for a significant and noble mission. After this journey, the youth of Muhammad seems to have been passed uneventfully, but all authorities agree in ascribing to him such correctness of manners and purity of morals as were rare among the people of Mecca. The fair character and the honorable bearing of the unbreasted youth won the approbation of the citizens of Mecca, and by common consent he received the title of Al-Amin, the faithful. In his early years, Muhammad was not free from the cares of life. He had to watch the flocks of his uncle, who like the rest of the Bani Hashim, had lost the greater part of his wealth. From youth to manhood, he led an almost solitary life. The lawlessness rife among the people of Mecca, the sudden outbursts of causeless and bloody quarrels among the tribes frequenting the fair of Uqad, the Arabian Olympia, and the immorality and skepticism of the Quraysh naturally caused feelings of pity and sorrow in the heart of the sensitive youth. Such scenes of social misery and religious degradation were characteristic of a depraved age. At 25, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was hired by a noble and wealthy widow named Khadija to manage her trading business. His dedication and integrity in handling her affairs impressed her deeply, and soon they married. Though Khadija was older than him, their marriage was a union of love, respect, and profound mutual support. Khadija became his closest confidant and source of strength, especially during the early years of his mission. She was his pillar, standing by him in times of hardship and providing solace when the world seemed to reject him. At the age of 35, Muhammad, peace be upon him, displayed a great wisdom in solving a potentially violent dispute. When the Kaaba in Mecca was being rebuilt, a dispute arose among the tribal leaders over who would have the honor of placing the sacred black stone. To avoid bloodshed, they agreed that the next person to enter through a certain gate would decide. So Muhammad, peace be upon him, was the next person who entered. He suggested a peaceful solution. The stone was placed on a cloth, and each tribal leader took hold of it, sharing the honor. This wise decision averted conflict and earned him the respect of all tribes, further solidifying his reputation as a fair and wise leader. In Mecca, lawlessness was rampant, and there was little protection for the vulnerable. Moved by this, Muhammad, peace be upon him, helped review the Federation of Fudul, an alliance to defend the oppressed and uphold justice. He advocated for fairness and protection regardless of social status or wealth. Through these acts, he displayed his commitment to social justice and his desire to create a more compassionate and equitable society. His involvement in the Federation of Fudul was one of the first signs of his prophetic mission to stand for the oppressed and bring peace and dignity to all. Throughout his life, Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his compassion. He took in those in need, adopting Ali, his uncle's son, and later Zayd, a young boy who had been enslaved and given to Muhammad, peace be upon him, as a gift. When Zayd's father came to ransom him, Muhammad, peace be upon him, allowed Zayd to choose his father. Out of love and respect, Zayd chose to stay with Muhammad, peace be upon him, who then publicly adopted him as his son, demonstrating a profound sense of family and kindness. Through these acts, he taught the people of Mecca the values of empathy, loyalty, and love, becoming a model of virtues he would later teach to the world. As we continue this journey through his life, join us in future videos to explore the profound lessons that his story offers to our world today. His legacy lives on, a testament to the power of faith, compassion, and unwavering commitment to justice. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories from the life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and the values he brought to the world.